How do you know that you have magic power? And how do you know that you're running out of it? Well, this is something that I also want to know when I first started. So today, I'll bring you this answer. Hi, I am Chi Sifu of Lineage that practice Samlo Taoism. I have been teaching Taoism magic and helping people with spiritual problems for over 3 decades. So here I'm going to give you this lesson and let you know how to know that you have magic power. First of all, let's dive in. Magic power, Fat Lek, is Cantonese. Fat Lek. So the word Fat, it means that the power that you can make something move forward. You can keep going. Okay? So when you don't have Fat, you cannot keep going. You will give up. Okay, so you know what? Everyone is born with some sort of magic power as well. You don't even need to be a Taoist. You don't need to learn from anyone. You're born with it. And this power is stored in your heart. This heart right here is the heart in your magic body. This magic body is like what we call the fat sun or the energy body. It's in the center right here. Now, this thing is what gives you the power to stay focused, to feel confident, to not give up, to believe yourself, and so on. So when we have emotion, feelings, this is the thing that generates that. Okay, let's say you are like maybe 5 years old, 8 years old, and your parents are getting you on a new hobby, right? Playing piano or basketball or something like that, right? You're doing that new thing in life, and your heart says, "Yeah, I can do it." Now, the fat leg is pretty strong because you have this heart is confident about yourself, and your dad, your mom might give you some magic power by boosting your confidence. You can do it. Yeah, you have the talent. You do really well, and you feel more bold and confident. So you don't give up. You keep going, right? Oh yeah, I love going to like this piano lesson every week because my mom say I am good at it. Yeah. Now, however, when you're being attacked, someone in your class or some friends or whatever might say, "Oh, you suck. Oh, your piano sounds like crap." They attack your confidence, and eventually, one day you want to give up. I don't want to play this anymore. I suck, right? And then I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be able to success, and then you give up, right? That is the time when your fat like the magic power is running low. And eventually, when you give up fully, you do not believe in yourself anymore, then you have no more magic power for that stuff and you give up. So you see, the power of the heart is the storage. Like this thing is the storage, the wallet that contains your fat, like the magic power. Now, when you practice Taoist magic, there are more to it, but it builds on top of this foundation. So it applies to any religion as well. When you believe in a religion, doesn't have to be Taoism, any religion. Your faith toward the religion that like how much you believe in it that can help you, that is the magic power. So when you're going through things in life, you get help from the religious source, right? That the religion that you believe in. And you believe that it can keep you going. You believe it can keep helping you. So you keep going. You don't give up, and so on. When you're being attacked, your magic power will also decrease because you're fighting back. As you are facing that struggle, you feel like something is attacking me and making me feel that my religion is not going to work. It's not really helping me. It's kind of like on my imagination, that kind of stuff. Your magic power is going lower and lower as you feel that your confidence for this religion is going down. Sometimes it's because the evil side or whatever thing out there attacking you and eating up all that stuff. Sometimes it's you doing bad as a disciple or believer so that your religious source is not giving you that magic power. For example, if let's say in our lineage, our sect, if a disciple is like doing bad things and they are like not worth, protect being protected by the Tao because they're bad, they're doing bad things out there. So the God is like, bad boy, I will take away your power, right? What happened usually when the God take away your power? So the God is like, okay, usually this power is to help you with, protection, cleansing, and so on. Take away. Immediately after that, the result instantly is like that person suddenly will like, oh, I don't really believe in this thing anymore. This thing is not really important. This is not for me. Like they will feel they lose confidence and faith and don't believe anymore because they're fought like the MP, right? The magic power is all drawn out. So the confidence and belief is gone. So you see, when two religious people they are fighting, having a magic battle, right? It's all about like who is going to give up and disbelieve their faith. When A is hitting B, B felt the impact. Okay, this person is going to start doping, like being skeptic, dope, not believe their own God, their own religion, their own magic. They're like, maybe it's my imagination. Is it really real? These whispers around their ears, it's the attack. And if they fall for it, they lose the battle and consequence will follow. However, if they choose to struggle and fight back, no, my stuff is real. You suck. You are the whatever. And this guy, he get the attack, right? Now it's his turn. He will feel the struggle. He will hear the whisper. And now it's his turn to see if he will be able to overcome that. Eventually one side will lose, and the loser side is going to eat that consequence. All that quote quote energy that is built up is going to smash on you, and they will get some sort of consequence. For example, you get very sick, you lose your job, you have some bad luck happening, and because of that you will eventually like really manifest, and then you'll be like, oh, my religion really didn't protect me, my God really maybe it's not real. Okay, I'm quitting, and they will give up on that. That is the time when you see their magic power is totally busted because they lost confidence, they lost belief, the faith, everything is gone. So they have no more magic power. Now you think that it's only that? No, it continued. So your religion is supposed to be on top of everything in your life, right? So if you get any attacks, your religion is being challenged first. Now you don't have a religion, you quit already. Next, it's going to eat into the next layer in your life, which could be your marriage, your family, your career, or even yourself. So next, when the attack come again, because their enemy can still attack you, even you don't believe in a religion. So the enemy attacks again. Next, you're going to lose faith and trust with your wife. You're going to think that maybe my wife is cheating on me out there. Maybe she is lying or whatever. And then you ruin your marriage. Oh, I'm not married now. What next? Your career. Okay. You will have issues with people at work. You will stir up things and disbelieve the company will be good for you. And then you quit your job, right? After that, what's next? Maybe yourself. It could be your pets, yourself. When people finally like down to the last layer and they lost that battle, they will disbelieve themselves. They will like suddenly lost hope and faith in themselves. And when that happens, people are going to have the thought of suicide. They will be like, "Oh, I'll just give up myself. I'm hopeless. I can't be saved. I'm just meant to be like garbage. Maybe I'll just buy a gun and shoot myself." That will happen. You will be constantly hearing that whispers and convincing yourself that you are trash, you are worthless, and so on. And eventually, all that stuff is going to grind down to the rock bottom. When that breaks, you will take the action. And this is what happened to a lot of spiritual attack cases. So now back to the main point that we're talking about: magic power, fat lick, right? You see, fat lick, you can have it when you're born, you have it, it's in your heart, but you gain more layers of it as you keep going, because there are like religions, there are like families, and everything will have like a new layer on top, making you more like tough in a way. Because like, yeah, you can kill me, but it's gonna hurt this layer first, and then that layer and that layer, and then at the end is your original one. That is what you're born with, right? So all these things on top are kind of like on top of your layer. Having a religious power on top, like for example, if you're a Taoist here, you cultivate Taoist magic, right? You know how to cultivate this very strong layer that empowers your original one. And it's a great protection for everything in life because it goes over everything in life, like an armor, like a shield. Okay, so now you know what magic power is. It's not that mysterious, right? It's all about that power, like this one in your heart. So, if you're interested in learning Taoist magic from home, because I teach online, so if you're interested in learning this stuff from home, feel free to visit our website, teenagedragon.com. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.